This is the voice of Union Christian Public School.
The radio of UCPS. Your voice, your station, your pride.
Namaste and Vanakkam, dear listeners. This is RJ Rema, and you've tuned into Vox Populi, the voice of UCPS.
I'm RJ Joanna, and together we bring you stories of bravery, a pinch of laughter, and melodies that'll make memories come alive.
That's right, Joanna. Today's episode is a heartfelt tribute to the real heroes of our nation. So buckle up. We've got 20 minutes of heart, soul, and a whole lot of fun.
The Kargil War, fought in the mountains of Jammu and Kashmir in 1999, was a fierce battle where our Indian Army drove out intruders from our motherland. Over 500 brave soldiers sacrificed their lives. Kargil Vijay Divas marks India's triumph and honors the bravery, valor and patriotism of our armed forces.
On this special occasion of Kargil Vijay Divas, we are honored to have with us a veteran from the Indian Army, Colonel Cherion, who is an alumnus of the National Defence Academy and commissioned into the 52nd Field Regiment in 1994. He has served with the United Nations in Congo and commanded his regiment in counter-insurgency operations on the line of control. After retirement, he transitioned into business management in 2014 and graduated from the Master of International Business program at the Fletcher School, Tufts University in Boston. Let's welcome Colonel Cherion, who joins us to share insights into the life of soldiers and the spirit of Kargil. Over to Cherion. Hello, sir. Welcome to our show. We are truly grateful to have you with us.
Thank you for having me on this show. It's really a pleasure. And I wish all the best to all the students of your school.
Thank you, sir. So we have a few questions for you today. So the first one we have is, what does Kargil Vijay Divas personally mean to you as a soldier?
That's a nice question. As a soldier, even though I wasn't deployed directly in the Kargil War, Kargil Vijay Divas holds deep personal meaning, both as a fellow soldier and as an Indian. First, it reminds me of the, incredible courage and sacrifice shown by our soldiers. Every soldier, whether on the front lines or in another post, is a deep bond with those who face battle. Why? Because the others have also faced battle at some other point in time. Watching our men scale those heights under enemy fire filled us with pride and purpose. We're all part of one mission, which is to protect our nation. So at the time of Kargil, I was actually posted in Rajasthan. And, our unit was put on high alert as well. And we had to travel almost 1,500 kilometers across Rajasthan at night without any lights on because the war had started and we had to go and deploy on the border with Pakistan. So we knew that some others are fighting in the mountains, but we had to also do our job in the deserts.
Yeah, sir.
And that shared responsibility is what brings soldiers together. And the last one that I want to talk about is sacrifice, right? There were many people who gave their lives, including young officers who were barely maybe 3 or 4 years older than you are today. They showed us what real bravery is, doing the right thing despite the risk. That is the kind of courage that we should look up to.
Yeah, sir. So we also have a question for you. What do you think goes through a soldier's mind when he's facing very hard situations when he's in a war?
Oh, that's a very important question actually for soldiers, because as soldiers we are trained to handle and manage any kind of situation, right? We are not trained to handle certain situations that somebody thinks will happen, right? So soldier's mind is not filled with fear or heroism, like movies show. It is focused on 3 things. One is the mission. second is the training, and third is the safety of our fellow soldiers. So mission is the most important, right? It comes first. Every soldier knows exactly why they are doing what they are doing to protect the country. So in Kargil, it wasn't just about recapturing some mountains. It was about making sure that no one else could ever question the strength and resolve that India has. So that clarity kept all of us going steady, even when people were under fire. Second, see, everybody is afraid. Not that soldiers in uniform are not afraid. They are also afraid. But they have been trained to overcome that fear. Now, that training is so intense and so high quality that when they are afraid, training kicks in and they start acting based on what they have been trained for. So we are trained to think under pressure, to move together as a group of men or women, and to act quickly. We don't sit and wait for somebody to give us instruction. We will act. So even when bullets are flying, the brain focuses on small actions, right? It is not that, oh, I might die if I come out of the bunker. No. It's that I have to get there and do this, so I will go there. I will take everyone together with me, right? And support your team. The third one is you always think about the buddy who is next to you, the person who is next to you, right? So when things become really difficult, we're not thinking about medals or winning the war. You're thinking, is the person next to me okay? Okay, will we be able to do what we are supposed to do? Right? We don't run into danger and fight and go through fire and all of that for the flag or the country, but for the teammate who's next to us. That bond is unbreakable.
Okay, thank you, sir. And one more thing, a lot of our listeners are very young students. So, what advice do you think you would give to someone who dreams of joining the Indian Army in the future?
That's a very good question. And the first thing that I would like to say is that the Indian Army is not a government job. It is, the armed forces. Joining the armed forces is not a job. It is a service. It is a service to the nation. And therefore, if you're looking for a government job, this is not the place to come to. Then you can go to any office and work. But if you are inspired by courage and discipline, and you want to serve the country, then the Indian Army is the place to go to. Understanding subjects like mathematics, science, and English is absolutely essential. Second is you have to build your stamina and a little bit of physical fitness. Stamina is more important, and also mental strength. When you get tired, you should not give up. That is stamina, right? And mental strength. It is not about building muscles and going to the gym and doing a lot of workout and becoming big. It is about developing mental and physical stamina and the discipline to do it every day. The second thing is you have to grow the right kind of qualities, right? Developing leadership, be active in school activities or sports. In sports, you really develop leadership qualities very well because you have team members and you have, unless you are better than them in that sport or you have the ability to understand how the other team is playing, you cannot become a leader. So in the Indian Army, we value leaders and team players. Therefore, developing those qualities is essential. Practice discipline, sticking to a routine, doing things on time, respecting rules. This discipline is the backbone of the army life. And learn to work as a team. If you don't cooperate within, team members, you can't get the job done. So you have to practice listening and supporting others, even outside the sport field. Look at the entry routes. So after school, you can join NDA. After the 12th class, like I joined in 1990, I was 17 years old and I joined NDA. Or you can join technical entry, or you can go through CDS, that is after college. Prepare for interviews and tests. These interviews are not about your knowledge, it is about your personality. Right? The SSB interviews. And You can also join NCC or the Scouts to get used to a little bit of military life, some physical fitness, discipline, etc. Do not give up.
Yes, sir.
That is what I would like to say. If you are dreaming of wearing the uniform, you have to prepare. It is a lot of discipline, teamwork, and hard work. So be honest and don't lose sight of your goal.
Yes, that's very true, sir. Thank you so much, Colonel, for sharing your inspiring words and reminding all of us what true courage looks like. We're really honored to have you on our radio this week.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you, sir.
And now let your heart swell with pride as we bring you the timeless patriotic poem, Karchale Hum Fida, that echoes the spirit of sacrifice and bravery.
This poem was written by legendary poet Kaifi Azmi and made immortal by the voice of Muhammad Rafi. It is a tribute to the countless soldiers who gave their today for our tomorrow. We have Joseph Samuel from class 11 to recite the poem for us.
तो ये कविता का नाम है कर चले हम फिदा, जिसका लेखक है कैफी आजमी जी। कर चले हम फिदा जानो तन साथियों, अब तुम्हारे हवाले वतन साथियों। सांस थमती गई, नब्ज जमती गई, फिर भी बढ़ते कदम को ना रुकने दिया। कट गए सर हमारे तो कुछ कम नहीं, सर हिमालय का हमने ना झुकने दिया। मरते मरते रहा बाकपन साथियों, अब तुम्हारे हवाले वतन साथियों। जिंदा रहने के मौसम बहुत हैं, मगर जान देने की रुत रोज आती नहीं। हुस्न और इश्क दोनों का रुसवा करे, वो जवानी जो खून में नहाती नहीं। आज धरती बनी है दुल्हन साथियों, अब तुम्हारे हवाले वतन साथियों। राह कुर्बानियों की ना वीरण हो, तुम सजाते ही रहना नए काफिले। फतेह का जश्न इस जश्न के बाद है, जिंदगी मौत से मिल रही है गले। बांध लो अपने सर से कफन साथियों, अब तुम्हारे हवाले वतन साथियों। खींच दो अपने खून से जमीन पर लकीर, इस तरफ आने पाए ना रावण कोई। तोड़ दो हाथ अगर हाथ उठने लगे, छूने पाए ना सीता का दामन कोई। राम भी तुम ही लक्ष्मण साथियों, अब तुम्हारे हवाले वतन साथियों। धन्यवाद।
Thank you, Joseph, for that heart-touching poem. Today, on Vox Populi, we pause to remember a visionary, a teacher, a scientist, and a true son of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Fondly known as the Missile Man of India, he dedicated his life to the progress of science, the dreams of children, and the pride of our nation. On his death anniversary, we pay our heartfelt tribute to this guiding light, who once said that a dream is not that which you see while sleeping. It is something that does not let you sleep.
And now, in memory of the great Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, we bring you some of his most inspiring words that continue to spark courage in the hearts of students across India.
The leader, you have to have 6 traits one leader should have. And what are the 6 traits? Number 1, leader must have a vision. Without a vision, he will not be a leader, he or she. So leader must have a vision. The second one, leader must be able to travel into an unexplored path. Normally tendency to travel the well laid out path, but the leader, he takes a path of untraveled path. Third thing, leader must know how to manage success, most importantly the failure. Any mission he does or she does, so he has to go through some failure. They should know how to manage the failures. When the failure occurred, the leader of the organization owned the failure. When the success came, he gave to his team. Next one, 4th point, leader must have courage to take decision. That's our problem today throughout the world. Leader must have a courage to take decision. 5th one, leader should have a nobility in management. Nobility in management, a big question mark. So I believe leader should have a nobility in management. Every action of the leader should be transparent. You know what I mean? Every That is, a leader should work with integrity and succeed with integrity. Leader should work with integrity and succeed with integrity.
These words remind us that true leadership is not about power, but about purpose, integrity, and the courage to dream big.
It's time to twist your brain, stretch your mind, and laugh a little too. This is Tickle Your Brain. Let's see who's sharp, smart, and super quick.
Hello everyone, we are from Vox Populi and we are going to ask you some funny questions. What comes once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never in a lifetime?
What? What?
The letter M! Hi, we are from Vox Populi. Today we have a question for you. I fly without wings and I cry without eyes. Wherever I go, darkness flies. What am I?
Nighttime?
No.
Moon?
No.
A cloud?
Yes, it's a cloud. Very good thinking. Super. Hi everybody. We are from Vox Populi. Today we have a question for you. What has keys but can't open a lock?
Piano? Locker?
What?
Piano?
Yes, very good. That's the answer. Wow, you're really good at this. Okay, thank you everybody.
And that's a wrap for today's round of Brain Ticklers. Whether you cracked the riddles or got stumped, give yourself a pat on the back for thinking hard and having fun.
They are our first storytellers, our biggest cheerleaders, and the warmest hugs after a long day. Yes, we're talking about our beloved grandparents.
To make this session even more special, we have Mr. P. Yesudas, grandfather of Cherion of Class 8B, who's here to share a worship song from their youth.
மேலத்தாளத்தோடே மெசியாவை ஆடி பாடுவே மேலத்தாளத்தோடே மெசியாவை ஆடி பாடுவே ஏசையா ஏசையா ஏசுராஜாவுக்கு துதி கன மகிமை செலுத்தி ஏசையா ஏசையா ஏசுராஜாவுக்கு துதி கன மகிமை செலுத்தி மேலத்தாளத்தோடே மெசியாவை ஆடி பாடுவே கர்ப்பத்திலே சின்னஞ்சீரு பூச்சியாயிருந்த போது பத்திரமா பாதுகாத்தீரே கர்ப்பத்திலே சின்னஞ்சீரு பூச்சியாயிருந்த போது பத்திரமா பாதுகாத்தீரே பிள்ளையா பிறந்த போது எறும்பு கடிக்காம கண்ணின் மணி போல காத்தீரே என்னை வளர்த்து ஆளாக்கி விட்டீரே மேலத்தாளத்தோடே மெசியாவை ஆடி பாடுவே மேலத்தாளத்தோடே மெசியாவை ஆடி பாடுவே.
That was soul-soothing. Thank you so much. And now it's time for The World This Week, brought to you by Reshmi Angel.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Reshmi Angel, bringing you top news headlines for this week. Prime Minister Modi to launch Rs 7,200 crore projects in Bihar, unveiling infrastructure projects and inaugurating Amrit Bharat Express trains. Uttar Pradesh state showcased at Osaka Expo. Uttar Pradesh is presenting its investment and tourism potential at the Indian Pavilion during Expo 2025 in Osaka, aiming to promote student exchange initiatives. Indore retained the title of India's cleanest city for the 8th consecutive year in the National Cleanliness Rankings. The Indian government successfully trialled Prithvi 2 and Agni 1 missiles from Odisha. Sports Authority of India holds a Fit India Sundays on Cycle rally at Banaras Hindu University as it aims to promote fitness and reduce pollution. Justice Manindra Mohan Srivastava sworn in as Chief Justice of Madras High Court, marking a significant judicial appointment in Tamil Nadu. Gunfire erupted in Tamlong district, Manipur, between rival Kuki groups, resulting in 5 militants' death. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar resigns, citing health reasons. The Election Commission begins election process. Sports news. World Championship of Legends WCL 2025, a star-studded veteran cricket tournament featuring teams from India, England, Australia and more is underway in England. Indian swimmers Sri Hari Natraj and B. Benediction Rohit set new national records at World Uni Games in Germany. Young diver Palak Sharma from Indo has been selected to represent India at the 2025 World Aquatics Championships in Singapore. That's all for the news. Stay tuned for more updates right here on Vox Populi.
What a ride it's been, from the mountains of Kargil to the melodies of Memory Lane. We've truly enjoyed today's episode.
To all our brave soldiers and loving grandparents, you are our root, our strength, our pride.
This is RJ Rema
And RJ Joanna,
signing off from Vox Populi, the voice of UCPS. Stay strong, stay kind, and stay tuned for more information and fun.
This is the voice of Union Christian Public School.
The radio of UCPS. Your voice, your station, your pride.